Alright, welcome back to the Crabby Days. Today we're going to do a full playthrough for Indian Summer, which is a really quick polyomino game from Uwe Rosenberg. And he made a trilogy of these style of games. This is actually number 2 of that trilogy, but he's made a lot more than just 3 polyomino games. Don't worry about that, but these are probably the 3 simplest of the ones he's created. They were all part of this line. Alright, so like I mentioned, this is really simple. You don't need a rules video for this one. There's almost no complexity. It's very entry level. You're just putting tiles on your boards. There's almost nothing that gets triggered. You just have to know some effects like when you put tokens on your board. And that's pretty much it. So before we get started, as you can see, this is going to be just a 2-player playthrough. I got the left-hand player versus the right-hand player. And like usual, 3 things. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel. That'll be fantastic. Okay, so before we get started, what's the goal of this game? It's a race. Strictly a race. The first person to fill up their whole board here with tiles is going to win the game. All right, there could be ties. Ties are broken by whoever has the most nuts left over at the end. But mostly you just want to be as quick as possible to fill up your board. All right, and you're getting treasures because they're going to actually help you go a little bit faster by using some special powers. All right, and we'll see all those powers as I play. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. We're going to start with the left-hand player over here, and let's go. All right, so looking at his board, I think the first thing he's going to do is he's going to place this tile. By the way, this is your personal path. Let me explain some of the components around here. This is your personal path. When you play on your board, on your turn, you can take any of these tokens, tiles, and put them on your board. All right. Normal polyomino rules, things have to sort of align. You can't just put things like this. Obviously, things have to stay within the grid. You can't lay tiles on top of other tiles, so on and so on. Just regular rules, right? What's special about this game is every single tile has a hole in it, as you can see right through it. And if you put it on your board and you can see the treasure token below it, you're gonna go get the matching symbol and you're gonna lay it on top. All right, so that's how you're gonna collect these tokens. And now whenever you fill up a sector of your board, you're gonna have 6 sectors, which are the 12 squares of each, as you can see. So the 3x4. But when you fill all that sector up, that's when you collect all the tiles that are on it. All right. Added to that is if you're able to put these circles in a line that matches the configuration of the animals, you'll also put that animal tile in your board, and then you'll collect those tokens again. So you're really incentivized. There's really an incentive to get that to happen. All right, which is why I'm going to try to have it here so I can collect 2 feathers instead of just 1. All right, but I'm talking way too much. Let's not waste any more time. You're here to see me play, not talk. Let's move on to this player over here. And I think what they're going to do is maybe play this tile like this. That's probably a good idea. So again, they're going to get this tile over here. And I've played this game multiple times, and I know that the purple is the strongest thing in the game by far, so you sort of want to collect it early so you can do a secondary turn. All right, but we'll see that when I use it later on. All right, so they got their turn done. Let's move over here. So what do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to align my square tile right over here. That's going to give me a berry. Now I am covering over other stuff. That's fine. You can even lay circles where there's nothing below it. That's still fine, right? But you won't collect anything like that. But obviously I'm doing it like this. So I'm going to get a berry and place it in where that hole is. So they're done. Let's move over to here. And let's see, looking at his tiles, I can put that in the corner. Yeah, so let's put this one in the corner here to get a nut token. Get one of those. Let's jump back over here, and I sort of had a plan. I need something like this tile here would be perfect right there. So let me hold off on using a berry, because on my next few turns I might be able to get it. So let's use something else. Let's fill up another space on my board. I'm going to use this one here and put it over... Yeah, let's use this and put it on the mushroom space right over here. It's going to be a mushroom. Jumping back onto this side, and we wanted to sort of fill up this section. So this is a perfect tile for him. He's going to go right over here. Get a berry. All right, now you're going to see me using some of these treasure tiles. Okay, so on your turn. So there's 4 different treasure tiles. All right, let me just explain them all right now. Okay, you can use a berry to refill your personal display with the tiles on the main display. This is like the, yeah, but it's the main path, let's say. All right, so you're always refill up to 5. All right, so if I use a berry, I'm missing 3 to get to 5, so I'm going to take the next 3 after the tree. All right, you don't get to choose anything from the path. That would have been more strategic, in my opinion, but you just take the next 3. All right. All right, and then you move the tree. All right, and I like to just keep all the tiles in the box. You just close your eyes. You just take some tiles and you keep refilling the path from behind. When the tree gets to the end, you just loop it back around. All right, but you're always taking from the right-hand side of the tree. Now you can make the path do a massive circle if you want to lay out all the tiles if you like, just like patchwork if you wanted to. But anyway, that doesn't end this turn. So none of these really end your turn. The blueberries let you fill up your tiles. The acorns, all right, lets you place these 1 by 1 square tiles in your display. Obviously, all polyomino games have this system, sort of fill up those little empty spaces that are hard to fill up. You're going to do that with acorns. The white ones are to steal tiles, so you'll steal the first tile from your 2 opponents next to their backpack. But there you go. And then you finally have the feather, will let you do sort of a double turn. You take 2 tiles and you put them in your tableau. All right, so I didn't end my turn. I used the berry. All right, so I still have to play, and I want to play this tile because it fits perfectly right over here. And a few things are going to get triggered. All right, so first I'm going to put my berry. All right, now, as you remember, what I mentioned is when you finish a sector, which is the 12 or the 3x4 section of your board, so again, you have 6 of them, that's when you collect all the tokens from that section only. So I don't collect this mushroom. I just collect these 2 berries and the feather. All right, now, after you collect, or whenever on your board you have a configuration of these holes that match an animal, you're going to take that animal and you're going to cover it on top and you're going to collect those tokens again. So I'm going to get another feather and 2 more berries. There you go. Ton of treasures now. So maybe I'll start using them soon. All right. Oh, and before I forget, there's a conversion chart over here. Easily to forget, but you can always exchange 2 berries for a nut, 2 nuts for a mushroom, 2 mushrooms for a feather, and you can go lower by trading 1 for 1. All right, so that was my turn. Now let's go to this player over here on my right-hand side. So they have to fill up, there's 4. Now they can do this and fill it up and get these tokens, but they really want to have a circle here so they can have an animal and collect these again. All right, even though they're not going to collect anything from here, just getting the circle there to get a double feather is probably good. So instead, I think what they're going to do is they're going to use this tile here, and they're going to place it right over here. All right, so maybe they put a circle here, then they can put that animal over there and collect the double berries. So they put that there, and they'll put this like so. All right. So that's that. So they play, and that's back over here. Over here, I'm going to do a pretty stupid move just so I can show you how the nuts work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a nut to get one of these 1x tiles, and I'm going to put it all the way in the corner here. I'm going to use 2 berries. Remember the conversion, 2 berries for a nut. I'm going to convert that to a nut, then use the nut for another of these. I'm going to put her here. And then I'm going to use this tile right over here, like this. Allows me to get a nut right over here. All right, let's jump back over to this side, and I think they're going to finish off a sector right now. So they're going to use this one here. Now, they're not going to put a treasure token here because it's blank, but they'll still collect everything in this area. Get one of those, get one of those, get one of those, get one of those. And this configuration matches this animal exactly. So they're going to go there. So they're going to get another feather and 2 berries. Boom, everything. Now, because they have nothing in their personal path, they automatically fill back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And stick your hand randomly in the box and just fill up some tiles. There you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's good. All right, now I did that before because I had noticed that I had this tile here, and I believe if I orient this like so, perfect. It's right there, and I get a berry right on top. Now I could have used a feather to do a sort of a double turn right now. You know what? Let's do it. I would have used a feather before my turn to do a double tile placement. So I would have placed that, and then again, I would place this like so. Right? I finished this 12 square section, so I'm going to get everything that's there. Then I get to put the butterflies. So the butterflies are going to go there, and I'll get 2 more berries and another nut. This player is really advanced. He's already got 2.5 sections filled out. This guy is a little behind, so maybe he'll start using his tokens. All right, so he's going to use a feather, put a double tile placement as well. I think we're going to go like this. Maybe this tile goes right over here. A mushroom. And then for his other tile, nothing really speaks out to me right now. Maybe we'll go like this. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Go like that. Replace 2 green tiles. Now, green tiles are good because you get extra holes, but they're really slow because they're only 3 blocks, whereas the red ones are 5. All right, so he's going pretty slow. All right, let's jump back over to this side, and I only have 1 tile to work with, and that tile I think is going to be perfect for me. So let's use another berry. Let's fill back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move the tree. Let's add some random tiles. Close my eyes. 3. Are there any green ones up? Okay, anyway. So that's that. Oh, so I didn't play yet. I just played the berry to get more tiles because I really wanted to play this one. So I'm going to orient this like so. Boom. Right there. So if I get these 2, I'm going to get my mushroom right there. Okay, so he's done. Let's jump back over here. Over here, I think what he's going to do is, let's see. That doesn't really help him. That doesn't really help him. Maybe this one? Sure. We'll put this one like this. Yeah, that's good because he's gonna get this animal, and I'll show you why these ones are special. They just come with an extra token. He's gonna play this one like this. He's done. Jump back over here. Let's see. I have this one here, which might be complicated to place, but it is a larger piece. These seem all like terrible ideas. Let's just do here. We'll do it super simple, just so I can pick up my tokens and finish off another area. And I'll place this like so. That's gonna give me a berry token. I finished my 3rd sector. So this one was finished, this one is finished. Now I'll finish this one. It just gives me a mushroom. Oh, and make sure not to mess around with your path too much because it is important which tile is next to your backpack because that's the one that people can steal with the mushrooms. Right, so he's done. Now this player is going to go, and I think that green tile is perfect. So he's going to use a mushroom here. Sorry, a berry. He's going to grab 3 more tiles. 1, 2. Let's loop around. I'm going to grab this one here. The tree. Fill up the display a little bit. Something like so. So what they wanted to do is put this one like here. There's a nut. Right. And now they finished this sector here, so they're going to collect these two. All right, and now you're going to notice that the animal they want to play is this one, and there's only 3 of these. All right, they're special. They come with an extra token. So he's going to get this, and he's going to get another mushroom. And nut. So I grabbed the wrong thing. I think I did. All right, there you go. That's going to sit right over here. So we got the little raccoons. And now he's definitely going to try to use a bunch of tokens to fill up his board because he sees that I'm racing ahead over here. All right, so let's jump back over to this side. And you know what? I'll use my feather to start racing things along here. So I'll place 2 of these. And you know what? I'm not going to be too picky about where they go because I know I'm a little ahead. So let's just start filling up as much as I can. So I'll put this here like so to get the nut token. And I'll use this one here to fill up the... Oh, this is perfect here, but I'm not going to get anything out of it. But that's fine. I'll use this one actually to fill up like this. There you go. Those were his 2 placements. Let's jump back over here, and I think they're going to use their feather as well. Put a double placement just to fill up their board a little bit faster. So let's go with grabbing the mushrooms. Yeah, let's grab a mushroom here. Maybe it'll be better with this tile here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that, and then we'll do this. This double placement. And you know what? He's gonna use the 2 nuts right now. Have a couple of squirrels. Fill up this section. Oops, I did forget to put a mushroom over here before. And now that section's completed. It's gonna gain a mushroom. All right, the race is on. All right, so he's done. Did a double move. Let's jump back over here. I don't really like my tile right now. Is there anything better that's a little better? Let's use a berry and just pick them up anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything I could put here? Like a star shape would be awesome. Is there any coming up? I don't see any. So instead, let's do maybe this one to fill up that area. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's do this. Might be a waste, but let's do that. Put it right over here. I'll collect my little nut. I didn't fill out any special animal sections here. So let's jump back over to my right hand side. And let's see. You're going to want to do something like this. That doesn't really help. Maybe we'll do something like this. Yeah, we're going to get a mushroom tile there. Yeah, so they're played there. Let's jump back over here. All right, now it's just trying to get a lot of perfectly placed pieces to try to finish this off. So I think we'll probably do this. Get a nut. And you know what? He's going to do a double. You know what? He would have, at the start of his turn, used a double mushroom to turn it into a feather. A feather, then use a feather. Do double top placement. So he played the one there. And let's see. I think we're going to play this one like this. Then I'll use a nut to play this like this. Allow me to pick up these 2 nuts. All right, he's almost done. All right, so now we're going to go over here and let's see, what can they do? So first thing they're going to do is obviously double mushroom to do a feather double placement. They'll use a berry to pick up the next 4. 2, 3, 4. And now, what can they do to fill up as much as possible? Let's go like this, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna go like this for a berry. And then we're gonna go like, oh, this is perfect, but it doesn't. There's so many things here, and I can't cover up anything. But anyway, we're gonna go like this. Perfect. We finished this section off here, so we're gonna collect the mushroom and a berry. Right, so he's done. Let's jump back over to this side. We're just gonna fill this up. So we're gonna go here, like this. Done. We're gonna jump back over here. They're gonna do double mushroom to do double top placement again. Again, feather. Use a feather. They're gonna go here with a nut. Oh, he's got a chance to win. And his other placement's gonna be this one, which is gonna be right over here. So again, finish this 12 section. So he's gonna grab this one. Which sucks is this tile he can't use. He's gonna have to use a berry to fill up his display. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now because he's gonna finish. He's gonna go play this like so. And then he's gonna use a nut to get a squirrel. And boom, finishes his tableau. All right, so he's finished, but he was the first player. So player on the right here has a chance to finish his forest floor, which you're gonna play this game, and almost everyone always finishes around the same time because you're obviously playing the same amount of tiles pretty much in a turn with those extra turns. So they're gonna use a berry to grab the next 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what they're gonna do is they're going to play this tile like this. Get a nut. And then they're gonna have to use 4 nuts for this. Wait, was there a better option? Wait. If I use a red, it's actually a better option. Sorry, this was not in this thing. Doesn't get a nut back. You end up with the same. Yeah, you end up with the same. So, all right. So let me just show you. So he's gonna put this here. Put the nut. He's gonna use 1, 2, 3, and 2 berries. Remember, you can turn 2 berries into a nut. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And boom! Just like that, he finished as well. He's going to collect some tokens. Oops, I did forget to do that on this side. And there you go. Both players finished their floor. So you're going to see who has nuts left over. So he's going to convert this into a nut. He's going to convert this into a nut. So he finishes with 3. I go on this side, convert this into a nut. Convert this into a nut. Boom, he has 5. So left player wins with 5 nuts extra. Right player only had 3. And there you go. Pretty darn simple game. It's just a race. You can easily do this in 15 minutes once you know what you're doing and you don't have too much AP. But there you go. So that's Indian Summer. Let me know if I made any mistakes in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.